Okay, let's do this quick while I still got some light. Hey, my name BK. I was actually gonna try to do a quick reading, real quick. Like, I brought my cards out and everything. I'm actually sitting in the car right now. But I just got this immediate download real quick. And phone's on 10%. I don't know why. When I get the biggest downloads, I already, like, it's the weirdest time for my technologies. But, okay, I heard a rumor. So, I just want to start by saying, for the most part, my content is mostly for entertainment. House of Abundance, all rights reserved. But most of this is my own personal information, my own intuitions, my own personal experience in life. And a lot of times when I'm channeling or getting downloads, I don't always take the time to do additional research, even though I know it's out there. So I say, as the CIA, this is the disclaimer: trust but verify. Take what resonates for you, but continue to do your own research, get your own answers, because me as a person, as a teacher, as a whatever you would like to call me, but I call myself BK. I don't have all the answers, and the answers that I do have are not to just give you the answers to be the solution to the problem that you have now. My intent for this channel, and I'll probably have to put this in writing somewhere on my channel because I meant to do this too, is to give you enough information, guidance, and wisdom that I can give you, in the hopes that it's not an end all be all. Like, I don't want to be looked at as any type of god or anything. Like, I'm human just like everybody else, but excuse me. I want everybody to be able to move forward on their own journey as they move forward on their own journey. Right? All that to say, like, I might not be the answer. I might be like one of the parts of the problem that you work through getting to the answer. Like, I might point you in the right direction. Sometimes I might have the answer, but my end goal is to push everyone else forward so that they can get more of the answers that they need for their personal life, because we all live our own life in our own timeline, in our own universe, right? All that to say, and I don't know how much time I have, so I'm gonna try to be quick, but this is not a reading video. This is, oh, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Thank y'all, my A1 day ones, my past subscribers, and those who are still sticking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Wouldn't be here without y'all. But the download I just got, and it was a heavy one too. Like, I was smoking everything. There is a very, very definable and physical or direct link. There's a very, very physical. I keep wanting to say physical, but it is a physical. There's a link. There's a direct link between psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, you know, um, divine blessings and gifts, things of that nature, and the state of your physical temple, your actual body, your health, and your wellness, right? Because there are a lot of conditions. We all suffer from something. No one is 100% healthy from everything. Like, there's stuff in our genes, there's generational curses, and like hereditary, like bloodborne, like DNA, genetic stuff that we all have as just being human. But there's a direct link between, like, the strength of the intensity and potency of, like, what you're doing and what you're doing and what you're you know um putting out there, especially in terms of like spirituality and the unseen, what I call the subtle things, like the things on the other side of the veil, especially those things. When we tap into those with our physical bodies, there is a direct link to how well we can use those types of things and how well the state of our body works. Like, ideally, those with abilities, those who practice abilities and skills and talents and things of that nature, ideally, you're at your prime and using your best energy in the best ways most efficiently when your body is at its best of health. And on the other hand, you know, it's very hard to do much of anything when your health is not there. There are some exceptions, like in some cases where a sense or a physical ability is dampened or removed, or otherwise not being able to be used at its fullest capacity. Like, say you lose a hand or an arm or go deaf or blind or something like that. A lot of times that actually does lead to an awakening of or strengthening of other abilities and senses. um and it does, is like I said, those are types of, like, some types of exceptions. um but there are a lot of times, most of the time, when if you're not feeling good in your body, that affects other things that you would be able to do, even if it's not using your physical body, because it is, like, in the sense that you're interacting with the outside world and you're coming from the inside place of yourself. Everything has to pass through the body. The best thing, and this is just a tip for everybody, for anybody, and for any condition: drink lots of water. Like, our bodies are 80% water. We need it for everything, and it helps to flush everything through the body in the quickest ways. Getting your rest, but specifically, and I'll probably make this into a series of some sorts. Um, there are things that you can do, and like exercises, diets. You know, I want to say exercise again, but like things that you can do on a daily basis that add to or strengthen not only your physical body but your unseen gifts. Just as well as, on the other hand, there are things that you can or may do on a daily basis that make those things more difficult. And just to say that there is a very direct link between the two. Like, I don't know who needs to hear this. This was like literally PSA, like the last thing I thought of as I was preparing, but it stood out. And so it's very hard to intuit or use psychic abilities, to channel divinity, to medium messages, or whatever the case is, Reiki, healing, magics, spell work, anything like that. It's a lot harder to do when not taking care of yourself physically. And maybe this message is for me because, I'm human too. Like, we all have to know that health is wealth, and it's the type of wealth and abundance that you not only live with and live through your entire, living, but it's the one thing that you take with you, in a way. Because, like, our DNA changes over time from the moment we're born to the time we die, you know, based on a lot of things, and most of it is our life experience. It changes our DNA. So if you leave this realm, in good standing, with your DNA mostly intact and with not too many alterations, you take that with you somewhere. It strengthens something. And we know this, like, just even here, not even if you don't believe in, like, reincarnation, we know this here because some genes are more dominant than others. Some genes cause mutations and diseases, and some genes we need that are passed down, that get stronger and stronger, that help us to be longer living, healthier, stronger beings. But, oh, and I just got a download about DNA light codes too. And so is that was like a segue. And so health is wealth, and the better your health, the better your wealth of talents and skills and knowledge and ability to channel and tap in. But there's also a huge importance on conscious evolution. Like, because I heard DNA light codes, and that's like, things that you take in, usually like symbolisms, messages, downloads, things like that, that change your frequency, your vibration, your inner self, your soul, and that add to, I heard, hey, Kyra, and that add to your healing in the best ways, because you're strengthening what you know, making up for what you lack, and building bridges in between to heal the missing spaces. Yeah. And I don't know. Alkaline things are good as far as physical health is concerned, like alkaline things, lots of fresh fruits, vegetables, things that come from the earth. Because as earth beings, you know, and wow, that was morbid. As earth beings, we better tap into the field and consciousness of this earth that is a part of a bigger whole by utilizing things that come from this earth. And that's things not like processed foods, lots of different chemicals, and a lot of times meat products. I mean, it is important to have meat, but everything that lives, like everything that lives has to consume, and what it consumes it becomes. So I don't know, just the most direct source to becoming more natural, more whole, more healthy, more like the earth that heals and rebuilds itself on the daily, is to get things that come directly from it. And for us right now, they're saying that's much like, mushrooms and actual like plants and things. Lots of water and rest is so important. I'm probably going to come back in just a second. I do have an announcement real quick that I have finally and officially started my Patreon, and I don't expect people to flock to it at this very moment because it's still in the building processes. Like, I haven't started adding content yet, but y'all, it's been over 4 years. I said it was coming soon. It's finally here. So look forward to that. I'll start including a link in my descriptions once everything is up and running. I can't wait to see y'all there though. Like, I'm super excited for this and a few other things that I plan on embarking on this year. But and one more announcement. Because I did start the Patreon, I may start using this platform and this channel more for specific type contents. Like, we'll see how that works out. Just in the fact that I currently have 3 different tiers on Patreon, and each tier is gonna have different content on it. Most of the content I plan on starting on Patreon and moving to YouTube. But again, we'll see how that works. And yeah, this may become a little more specific, which I do want y'all feedback on. Like, what kind of content do y'all look forward to me posting? And yeah, comment that down below. If you stayed to the end of this video, you are a gem. I love you. Could not do it without you. And I am looking forward to recording some more with you. I'm probably gonna be back again, like real soon, like momentarily probably. but I definitely have to charge this device. So let me do that. I will talk to y'all real soon. My name BK. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back, and cannot wait to see you again. Thank you. I say namaste. Stay up.